There we are. What's that about? Hello. Good morning.
Morning.
Beautiful morning here in the UK. Lovely, bright sunshine. We've nicked your sun, John. I assume you haven't got a beautiful moon, maybe.
Probably do. Can't see it out the back here though, but no, it's quite dark out there. I can confirm.
Yeah. What is out there? Just out of interest.
I'll get this yellow torch. Let's see. Not much. I've got 2 sheds, bit of grass, a water bottle, a water tank, I should say, a couple of brown snakes.
Okay. Okay. Behave, John.
Right.
Good morning, everyone. We've got loads of people in the chat already. That's grand. We've got no log stats today because we've got no Mr. John Mayfield because he is currently at the Hinckley show.
There's a bonus.
I didn't say that. You did. We got so Model Sphere is at Hinckley and we're at Yeovil today as well.
Oh, okay.
2 shows. So if you're at one of those or heading that way, go and say hello. James, good morning.
Morning.
You're right.
Definitely morning.
You okay?
I am.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. And then we've got no lock stat, but we've got sit rep. Can look at all your stuff, all your cool bits and pieces, and then we'll go around see what everyone is up to as well. And we got a sprue or false?
Could do.
Not
Could
from
do.
me.
It's up to you.
Not from
I
you.
have one, but we don't have to use it.
Yeah. What about you, Mel?
Yeah, I've got some.
Yeah. Yeovil question mark said Silk. Yeah, Yeovil. Yes, Yeovil model show. Google it. It's there.
Twice a year.
It is, yeah. Morning, everyone. This is Darren Hall. Hello. Good morning.
Well did.
Hello. Gordon Bain said morning all. Silk says good morning from sunny Cern Abbas. Ooh. Davey's in. This is hello, everyone. Hello, Davey. And morning, everyone, from LWN Modeling. Morning, everyone. Apologizing for the caps there. It's okay. And LWM says, sorry, my keyboard did not have his hearing aid in. And Yeovil. Yes, Yeovil indeed. Morning. Is it good? Not so sure. We'll come to that in a minute. Actually, do you want to do that first, James?
Can do.
Just get it out of the way.
Just get it out there. Yeah. Bear with me. Let me just. So yeah, I'm all right, but unfortunately, one of my builds isn't, and I'm a bit grumpy about it. So luckily, everyone's been very kind and not showed the colour yellow in any way, shape, or form. So that's helpful. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this. Hopefully, oh, for God's sake, come on! My cat, as you can see, just like
that's yellow too.
Oh, God. Right, so there we go. So this is the B24 Liberator from Monogram that I've been working on, and it's a particular build in that it's what's called an assembly ship. This particular airframe would have done its tour, and then it was painted in bright colours, and the crew helped make the formation of a bombing raid. So as you can see, the wings painted ever so wonderfully well, very well masked off, very well painted, etc., etc. Unfortunately, because I'm a complete idiot and I can't use the words I want to use because it's a public show, I've completely screwed up this part. Now, you're probably looking at it going, well, I don't know what you're talking about. It's all fine. It's not. Because once you add the two together, you will see that actually it still looks okay, but the colours don't match up to the squares that should match up to the wing because I've done them in reverse order. And I've used acrylic paint, which means to try and rescue this is going to be a nightmare. I certainly can't strip the paint off. And I want to throw it in a bin, but I'm being told not to.
No.
And I
Not allowing it.
I'm not sure if I can cope, if I'm honest. But there we go. So yes, I'm a bit grumpy about it all, and I hate the colour yellow. But the good news is I am consistent in my ability to screw a model up that has colour yellow on it. So
You haven't screwed it up yet. What? But I didn't look that. Are you 100% sure it's wrong?
1,000,000%.
Okay.
The reason I know this is because, unlike I normally would do, I've used a reference picture.
Good Lord.
So as I talk inanely for 1 minute or two, I will try and find said picture for you.
Okay.
And share the said picture. But yeah, so basically, if you look at it, where the wing meets the fuselage, this little step up should be yellow, and that should be green.
Okay.
That should be yellow. That should be green, etc.
Yeah.
So when I did the masking, I thought to myself, I'll be very clever, you see, because to try and get the square masking around the fuselage is a bit of a pain. So I thought I'll do the side and the top first because that makes sense. So I literally got my said wing, put it up against fuselage, and then went, right, okay, I need the mask to go like that. And I put literally the mask on there.
Yeah.
Because obviously that was the dodgy bit. And this was going to be a complicated bit because of the cork. So I passed that round and went, oh, you're lovely. That squares that perfect. And I took the wing away, put it on there, and then stuck a mask, mask on there, blah, blah, blah. But once you've done one mask wrong, obviously the rest follows. But it doesn't look that too bad until you put the wings on it. But then when you come to the underneath, it all goes terribly wrong because in the picture, you work out that the squares underneath here, this should be yellow and this should be green. But obviously, with the way I've done it, I'm going to have to do yellow here, which doesn't work because then I've done this correct, but I've also done that incorrect.
Ah, I see. Right.
So when I come to the interior, that doesn't match up to that.
Yeah.
And this. And that's what I suddenly went, why is that not matching up? I don't understand. What have I done wrong? And it took me literally 2 days to figure out what I'd done wrong. And it wasn't a case of, oh, yeah, I see. It was a case of, I'll take some pictures so I can show everyone what I've done. How clever am I? Because I've literally got a couple of squares to do and it's done. And I put them on, took the picture, literally took the picture, and then went, hang on a minute. Oh, you numpty.
So, easily done. Very easily done.
It's very easily done. And I really shouldn't beat myself up too much about it. But I'm just very, very annoyed about it. So,
well,
I think it's very fixable.
Yeah, it is fixable. But it's a mental hurdle you've got to create. You've created now. That's the thing.
Yes.
You know?
I'm not getting on with the so there's a long story which I won't bore anyone or go into, but some people will figure it out anyway. But the acrylic paints that I've got have a bit of a history that is not a positive one. I moved
lacquer paints, not acrylic.
Because I was when originally I used enamel paints. I moved to acrylics because they didn't smell and I didn't need chemicals. And then I've gone to lacquers that are smelly and use chemicals. So there's a whole multitude of bits and pieces to do with that as well. So I'm desperately trying to find this stupid picture, which I can't find.
Well, if you find it, pop it up on the sit rep, maybe.
I'll stick it up on the sit rep. Although I have done my pictures early, I hope you've noticed.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, it's an arse, but it's not
one of those things. The good news, because there is always a positive to every negative. So the good news is it has made me decide that I want to get rid of the lacquers. which means I will be getting rid of everything in time. And that's a positive step because then I can start using airbrushing stuff that I don't have to wear a mask for, which I already have a mask because I use that to go to bed and breathe. So I don't really need to be doing that while I'm modeling as well. So it has a positive. There are positives. If you look for when you have a negative, if you look for a positive, there is always a positive if you look hard enough.
Yes. Just make sure the positive and negatives are right around next
Correct.
to the squares.
Hmm.
Cool.
There you go.
Good.
Enough of me. What about you, Mal? What have you been up to this week? What have you
You have
knackered?
You have to press the button, I think.
Oh, I did.
Get, no, you have to press the Mal button on the screen. There you go.
That one.
Hey.
Well, first of all, I did cock this up. Well, I didn't, but I got on. I thought I'd do some more of this Cromwell, Airfix Cromwell 135th. And so I've glued it. I've knocked off these etch pieces that across the front of the uprights. Why they're not in single pieces that can be bent, I don't know. It'd be a lot easier, but they weren't. I'd knocked them off, and I struggled to get them back on. But I got them back on. This time they ain't coming off, I don't believe. Then I wanted to get the tracks done because they're Lincoln length, and I left or thought I'd left the drive wheels off so that it'd be easier to get the whole thing in. And then mistakenly I've gone and added the ends of the track guards, which is a stupid mistake. But anyway, so and then so I found one in the box because I was looking for some of the tracks and couldn't find the other one. So I went, oh, that's a bummer then. So that went almost in the bin. I'm thinking, what can I do with that? Well, I'm not going to scratch build one. I could ask Airfix for one and plead the fifth, and say it was my fault. I'll happily pay for it. And then I was doing something else. I think it was anyway. I was doing something else and found the other one on the other side of the. It was actually in position. So, numptiness does flow. I'm sure I get it from John. But anyway, so that's sort of come back into contention. I'm just going to throw that back in the box. I hope it didn't bounce out. No, it didn't.
Yay.
I actually finished the Fulmer, which is in SITREP.
Right.
So that's a real positive. No
Yay.
yellows. Oh, sorry, James, it's got yellow on it. I'll put that away quickly. You see more of that in SITREP.
You lemon.
Is he gone? Yesterday.
I can't say lemon. Lemon's a yellow. Sorry.
Yesterday on the Discord get together, I was weathering this, the model that should never have been started, James.
Yes.
But I cracked on with it, fought through it.
You make me cry a little because there's quite a lot of yellow on that, you know.
Yeah.
Look, it's
You get emotional.
So everywhere you look, it looks like squares from the side. Oh.
What am I going to do if I drive the car and it goes yellow on the traffic lights? I was like,
yellow, and it's all painted in lacquer paint. Even the markets, mate. Yellow. Look, even on the bottom of the wings and everything. So, so that's getting closer to actually being finished.
Cool.
So, like as I promised, it will be at Telford.
Excellent. Looking forward to seeing it. It looks lovely.
Yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. There's always the odd few things that I think I could have done better. I was actually watching a guy online build this, and I'm giving it. I don't seem to remember it going that easy. So he's clearly a much better builder of IAR 180s, 81s, me, and he did some really neat weathering and stuff. So yeah. So anyway, it's a very nice model. Just it's a bit awkward in places. Like there's no actual fitting for the cowling. That's actually loose. There's no. It goes on here, but it fits and stuff.
Good.
So if you like yellow, it's got
Yeah.
a reasonable amount of yellow.
Great song.
So that oh, hang on, I've got to put it down carefully because these sticky out bits on hanging off it. And that's about it. Apart from the steady lads. This thing, I've sort of now decided that yes, I will mask off this panel and repaint it. Which is about the 51st time I've decided to do that against not doing it. Partly because I need to mask off here in the wing, the flat track bit that needs to be painted out where I've got it black, and I actually need to paint out the rudder that I painted the stripe. Started to paint the stripe across, and realised it shouldn't be on the blue. So the decision for the time being is to mask that up and paint that out. So we'll see if that ever happens this week, next week, the week after. Less modelling at the moment because we're getting the bungalow ready for sale, so I have to do stuff, DIY and gardening and all that sort of stuff.
But you're selling it. You won't be there anymore.
Sorry?
You won't be there anymore. You can just. It's not your garden anymore. It'll be someone else's.
There.
Okay.
My point is lose a couple of grand possibly on the sale and not do all this work. Sorry. Can't be done.
Right. Don't go there.
It's either the fact that the missus is Welsh or she's a bit too proud, which is fair enough. I get it. I know where she's coming from.
All right.
But anyway, yes. So
cool.
That's the thing. Yeah. So that's me. I've been a little bit busy, but not necessarily in modelling.
Okay. Cool. Where should we go next?
I should go. If we're going to line it up.
Oh,
yeah,
hello.
So good. Perfect. Hello, Dom.
Hello.
Hello, buddy.
I've been up to some things. On the bench, there's a couple of things going on. So, in no particular order, I'll change the camera over. Do that button there. Come on. Oh, sorry. I should have cleaned my bench up early. I'm very, very sorry about that, James. That was a bit of a mistake there. All right. So a couple of things on the go. It's a ICM 135th scale Model T. This is an Australian. Which one? This one here. It's boxing. 1917 Australian Army car. So that's just been put together. It's no weathering or anything yet. That's a lovely build so far. There's also a Sonderkraftfahrzeug 251-8. This is the ambulance version. So it's got a couple of stretchers on that side there and a rolled up stretcher on that side. And it's all sort of coming together.
Oh, wow. Yeah, looks good.
All right.
Yeah, it's lovely detail on this. It's taking a while to build. There's lots of little parts and stuff like that, but full engine and everything else. Again, it's an ICM 35th scale one. Lovely thing. So I'm very happy with that one. Third one is this long pointy thing. This is the MiG-23. I'll tell you what, it'll be easier if I go to the other camera again. So this is the Trumpeter 48 scale MiG-23 MF Flogger B. It's just started. So did I hit that button? Clearly not. Let's try it again. Do. Wait one. Come on. There we go. So
Hey.
long and pointy and like that. So obviously the interiors all together, interior color over there. That'll be a different color there. Masked up, and I've painted the underside. It's a Russian Air Force light blue or something or other. The wings still fold. I'm trying to decide whether to keep them that way or not. There's not too much paint that erodes when they do that, but there is a little bit. But I think I might just keep them sort of retracted. But that's coming along nicely.
Cool.
Making all sorts of weird sort of colors with this one because I'm not used to Russian aircraft or whatnot. Looking around. Oh, and the other thing that I need to do. This thing. It's a Tester's SPD Dauntless kit from 1984. So this is a group build for my local model club. Basically, you throw that together. Best on table wins. I think the kitty the $1 entry fee for each person to throw it on the bench or something or other. So I need to crack on with that. There's not many pieces to it.
Oh. What's the rules? Is it you have to build that particular kit?
Yes, that kit. Everyone's pay. I think it was $5 or something or other. You get one of these kits. I had about 15 or so, and you just grab one or two if you like, and then you have to build it. I believe out of box, but you don't have to use these decals. They allow aftermarket stuff for markings, but interior not so much. I mean, I will. So the instructions. This is worth seeing. There's not much to it, and you can complain about the look of the pilots that come with the new Airfix Jaguar, but it's nothing like these guys.
Wow.
So that's pretty much the full instruction there. And as you can see,
Yeah,
they're
they
just
got-
like the guys. They're in sleeping bags, and
Yeah.
a couple of bombs
Oh,
on the
wow.
bottom.
They got
And that's
a
it.
whole pew to sit on.
Yeah, so it's on the other bench. I need to take headphones off for a sec.
Oh, God, the interior detail. Well,
It
this is
allows you
easy.
to go to town on French building.
So that's a whole kit. So masked up that's ready to go. That'll be interior. Interior green. It's not a bad fit though, but you can see there. Maybe you can. So I'm using putty to cover up the embossed. Well, it's recessed actually. The insignia that's already on it, and the circle is out of shape in relation to the cross and stuff like that. So
Wow.
focus a
Okay.
bit. There we go. Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But surprisingly good fit. So I could throw the fuselage onto the wing there, and that's all right. But it's
Oh,
weird plastic, the way it's all sort of smooshed around and everything else. But yeah, it's a very simple kit. And the pilots. Oh God.
I love the way he's taking so much care over the plastic.
On the sticks.
Yeah.
So they're primed. But yeah. They're not that well detailed. They're in snug little sleeping bags, I think.
Wow.
But-
A lot of cocoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one forward, one back like that, and then they're just that's it. So that shouldn't take too long, but I can't say I'm overly thrilled about it either. I thought I'd better crack on because it's due in the middle of this month, and so there's that.
Right.
So that's what I've got on my bench. It's like 4 different varied things. Oh, the ball tank continues, but I haven't done anything with that in the last week. Actually, that's not true. I've just done a lot of drilling. For stitching the cricket ball around the edge. But
Yeah.
I laced it all together. One quarter. There's 4 quadrants for the tire. I drilled a lot of holes in one of them, laced it all up to make sure I can do it, and it looks all right. And I'm happy with it. I need to crack on, but I've got to drill another, say, 300 holes. So I haven't progressed that. There's other things to do. But yeah,
Okay.
that's me. That's what I've done.
Very cool. Very, very good. I do like the way that you're taking care of that plastic as you're moving it around between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what am I going to do? Break it? No, it's solid as actually.
Yeah.
Solid as. Yeah.
You could once you built it up, you can really, really go to town with the weathering.
Yes, I could. Well, I'd have to make it look any good. So
Yeah.
I am planning to do that. What's nice about it, it's got all the FS numbers for the paint codes and everything else. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, for instance, FS 30277 armor sand with FS 33538 insignia yellow for the vest, and blah 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 flat tan for the face, flat light tan for the face apparently. But there you go.
You're right,
Yeah.
James.
I'll be right. So that's me.
Good.
Back to the studio.
Thank you all. You right there, James?
Yeah, no, I just choked on them. Just choking. It's fine.
Okay. You seem to have a cough when he mentioned the yellow.
Oh, I did do that.
You did. Yeah. If you could not.
As a matter of interest,
Yeah.
Though, because I know someone will pick up for it, so I might as well suggest it. So, on the Discord group for the Sprue Station, this month's challenge is a challenge to do with using one color. Check it out. You can upset me with lots of yellow things.
It's an affectionate upset.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I mean, oh
dear. Is the right wing the same, James? Says Julian.
Is the right wing the same? What do you mean?
Is both wings the same?
Same error.
Both wings are correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Both wings are correct.
Yeah. That's cool. So there's only a third wrong. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, that's cool.
That's too nice to throw away, I think.
Oh, the wings
Amen.
are, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What I could do is I could just like stick them in a diorama like that, couldn't I?
Well, sticking out the ground like it.
Yeah. This was buried
Oh.
because someone painted it the wrong yellow.
Scratch build the fuselage.
You could do it so that it's like crashed into the sea and it just had the wings sticking out.
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I could do that, and I could pour resin because that what
Lots
could
of
go wrong?
resin. Yeah.
Yeah, moving on.
Yeah, and you could put the wing back with. Oh no, God! All right.
Traumatic. Morning all, says LJ. Hello, morning. Hello. That's a fortnight in Barbados swear jar for that model. I think so.
Mhm.
Yeah. Davey asks, James, what about repriming and starting again?
I don't know.
Doesn't know. It's possible, I'm sure.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's just that mental hurdle.
Hmm.
That's all it is. Good morning all. Hello, Wafu. Good to see you. Gordon says it sounds like we're all cocked up this week. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Pete says, morning all. Trying to catch bits of this while the little ones are wrecking the place. Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lock them outside. It's a nice day.
Yeah.
Get them playing
Put
up
in the
there.
garden.
Yeah. Darren says the Mali effect is spreading.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's an effect now. It's not only just done a Mali, it's an effect.
Yeah. That's why the song lyrics are "We're Marley and Marley." Oh.
Wait until he sees my sit rep, says Julian. Oh gosh. I think he might be painting the Imperial Fists. Which is that Y word. Morning troops, said Gary.
Gary.
Yeah. Hello, mate. Darren says, morning, Mr. Evans. Brian wants to know any progress on the Mosquito. We didn't get any progress on the Mosquito. Can you update us on that?
No, it's in the bin. I've decided to bin it.
What?
Right.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere, and I'm moving, so weak. It's gone.
You're kidding?
Nah.
You're not kidding? Oh, shit.
Oh.
Wow. Well, that's sad. I feel like we need to have a moment now. That was like a feature of the show.
Yeah.
It's gone now. That whole feature's disappeared.
I could possibly bring it back, but
Yeah, maybe you should. Take it to Telford. I'll take it home. Give it home.
okay.
Darren is laughing. Morning all, says Paul. Just stopped in Costa after taking the dog to the kennels. Oh, hello. Hope your coffees are hot. People say
Costa.
hi. Oh, yeah. Saying hi to each other. Hobby Time's in as well. So he says hi. Mr. Dieter. Yeah. Afternoon, morning, everyone. He says. I love the fact that he hasn't got his actual name.
His
in all
actual
of
name there.
that. Is that where the phrase check, and check again comes from? Yeah. Measure twice, cut once, as well, isn't it?
Yeah, luckily there was no measuring or cutting involved.
Yeah.
I did that bit right.
You did the wings perfectly fine. Great. The Amali effect, says Dieter, is when you do something clearly wrong when modeling or crafting it, somehow do it so convincingly perfectly it would actually work.
Oh, stop it. Yeah,
That's right.
Noticed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you're right.
put it on backwards so well.
You did, and you. I remember you had done that really, really well, and you super glued it on super well, and it looked great.
Completely backwards.
And yes, but I mean, just like what James has done, he's masked it really, really well.
Yeah.
But just wrong. But
remember-
the skill is not lacking.
No, you're right. But you'd remember, of course, that that particular model where my wing was backwards and then the right way round, I had to glue it on 3 times because it broke as well. So, there's a couple of sort of like, oh dear, carry on.
Did you break it and then glue it back on backwards again?
No,
No.
no.
That would have been epic, wouldn't it?
It would have
Yeah.
been amazing.
And of course, that was
Brilliant.
all after the silver bomb.
Oh,
It
yes,
was.
the silver bomb.
Yep.
That's a long time ago. Wasn't it?
Brian's upset.
I was
upset,
joking.
Brian.
I
There's
was
still
joking.
silver everywhere.
Oh, there is. Good Lord.
No, I was joking, Brian. It's still in there.
So you weren't joking, or you were joking?
I was joking about what?
The mosquito not being gone.
I'm not sure now.
We
Something
nor do
was
we.
said to me yesterday. I decided I was going to get rid,
Oh, okay.
but I haven't got around to it yet. So
Okay.
sorry,
Okay.
it's sort of on that track.
Okay. Well, bring it back for Brian. Pull it out of the bin.
But does he really care that much?
Every single Sunday for about 2 or 3 months, he has asked specifically at exactly the right time on YouTube, and I would call that caring.
Or taking the piss?
True, but I mean he's got to put effort in to find out what's happening
True.
with the.
Yes. Okay.
Would you be up for a poll?
Would I be up for, what you mean, like the 110 that's still sat there, not going anywhere? I did do the wasp for it. Now polls are useless because I'll happily go with the poll, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen because I've got so much else to do.
Yeah, true. Okay,
but
I would urge you not to throw it away.
If Brian's really bothered about it, I'll do it.
He's bothered. I'm bothered too. I share his botheredness.
I guess as you were happy to have it off me if I could do it.
Yeah, I'll take it off you. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I'll take it off you from Telford. I'll save it. It'll be the mosquito that was never going to be thrown away.
We've got to find all the bits for it.
Yes. Marley effect, is that more of a syndrome? It's more of a syndrome.
What?
Marley syndrome. Marleyitis.
Something nobody ever asked about the hurricane.
No one cares.
No one cares. That's okay. I get it. Yeah. Thanks.
Jim says he can have a moment of silence for the mosquito. Yeah, don't worry, it's not gone yet. It's just in the balance. I tried to add my actual name to YouTube, was not letting me. Okay. Mick is at Hinkley's. Good morning from the Hinkley Show. Hello.
Hello, Mick.
Hello, Mick. Hello, mate. Hope you're having a great show. Hope you're having a fun time. Bearded Veteran Creates. Mikey is in. This is morning, gentlemen. Brian says, Mal, donate it to Models for Heroes.
Yeah, good call. But Models for Heroes want models that have not been started.
Do we do? Yes.
But yeah.
But yeah, you donate to me. I'll finish it. It'll be fun.
Something like
Mal on a pole. That's a scary thought. I meant like a voting thing, not a actual pole, like a dancing pole.
what?
Hoist on his own petard.
I can do the poll.
No, talk about like yeah.
Only one thing could make that more terrifying if it was a yellow pole.
Oh, yes.
Oh, don't do it to yourself. Don't
Like
do it
that
to
one.
yourself. Stop it. Gordon says, I wasn't bothered now, but I am now. Get it finished, and I want to see it now. So he wasn't bothered, but now he is.
No, he wasn't. Didn't give a toss either way, really.
He's invested.
Yeah.
He's going to start a change.org thing, you know, when you have to get people's signatures to keep the mosquito. Mick says, we've had lots of donations. Oh, good. Yes, I know that a lot of people are going to come into Hinkley and give some models over to Models for Heroes. So that's cool. Thank you, Mick. Thanks for letting us know. Cool. Right. I want to talk about my stuff because I
All right.
to do so.
The
I'm nearly finished in the puffins. Yeah. It's quite bright in here as it's quite sunny. So, I have to bear with the camera a bit. But these are done, essentially. The base has nearly been unmasked. Just got to pull the masking tape away from here. And all the way around, which hasn't been done yet, and then I would have been done with it. But these guys are finished, so I've got like a splash going on with the front wheel here, which is quite fun, and then I've got some sort of dust effects going down the side, which also is quite fun. I'm just not 100% sure it works, but I've never done it before. I've never done sort of like cotton wool dust stuff. I don't know, especially when it's like dust and water. I wasn't sure what to do, so I just kind of winged it. So that side's got no dust on it because it's wet, and that side's got dust on it, but there's a puddle there, but we can ignore that. And yeah, that's basically it. So two Romanian BTRs or TABs, so TAB 17s these are. So I'm going to unmask that, and then I'm going to sort out the base because it's got paint and stuff on it. And then let me see if I can find it. Yes, I got a plaque made.
Oh,
yeah, I got a plaque. The first time I've ever done a plaque on anything. So a plaque, because this is going to go on the Romanian SIG thing. It's going to go on the front there. And it's tab 17, and then the Romanian for tab, which is whatever that says in Romanian. Okay.
Right. Nice.
Yeah. So that's going to go on the front, which is quite fun.
nice.
Yeah. So these are the Rubicon 156 scale model kits. These ones are. I think I mentioned that at the beginning. The most scary pole nowadays is the goal pole near a gas station. What?
I'm just saying the price of petrol.
Is that maybe? I don't know. Not sure. That's really cool. So thank you very much. Where'd you get a plaque made? Etsy. Go to Etsy. There's loads of people on there that do it. You type in and say, I don't know, engraved plaque or something, and it came up. There was loads of different options, loads of different people doing it. That one cost £3.50 plus shipping. So it was made in the UK somewhere. So I stuck a stamp on it. But yeah, really good.
There it is.
Yeah, never done it before. Might do it more. Who knows? Love the BAT. There you go. Excellent diorama. Thank you, Jim. Oh, right. What do we do next? Let's do. We've gone through the chat. We've gone through people. There is no lock stat. Should we do a sprue or false?
Why not?
Is everyone prepared mentally?
Yeah. Mentally, no. Yes.
All right, take a minute. It's gonna be a lock stat. Oh, James has got. John is getting his flaps ready. Not lock stat. Oh, that one. Jesus. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Here we are.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing. All right, here we go. Give me 1 sec, John. Yes, petrol prices are always a matter of preparing for the worst yet hope for the best. Doing a hardened aircraft shelter. P.S. Edison for some photos of my van on Friends and Models Theories. Oh, cool.
Oh,
Go and
lovely.
have a look. Go and have a look. Excellent. Lock stat is the same as last week, according to John. Okay, go watch last week's then. You mild effect in real life there, Malcolm. Yes, and I know, pressing the wrong buttons and all sorts. Easily done.
So well done.
It's a plane of that type in that scale from those people. Oh, he wins.
Oh, so close.
Oh. Or is it not? Is it not plane of that type in that scale from those people?
A little bit more information there, LWN. That'd be great.
Edward 148 F2B Weekend Edition.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh. Oh.
Yes.
Oh man, you're not allowed to play anymore.
Trying to get it straight. There we go. Yeah. There you go.
Is that
It's a crisp fit.
So is that why did Mikey get that so quickly? Is it because it's a kit that you're
I
building,
may have
or?
mentioned it to him the other day, and he probably committed it to memory because he's a very smart man.
He took notes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely.
Oh, okay. Oh, well done. Well done. Not. Well done for ruining the game for us.
Yeah.
Hope you're proud of yourself. 148. Stop with pup from Edward. It wasn't far off. Wife and Joe says, "Is it yellow?" Stop it.
Oh, could be. Well, before we move on, there is one thing I will show you. Because I was quite surprised with this. So that's the wing of it, right? So that's the width of the wing compared to a camel of the same scale. Significantly larger. Oh, I'll turn some. It's probably too glary, but yeah, it's a much larger plane.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to enjoy that.
That is interesting. I would have thought it'd be the other way around from what I know about it.
It's a two-seater.
Yeah, two-seater.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Mal. Hello.
There you go.
How you doing, Mal?
Good. This is not a mosquito.
Oh, okay. Cross that out then. Blimey, is it a bit whited out, that, or is there no detail at the bottom?
No, that's pretty much it.
Is all the information we need in the picture?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it on a theme?
Yeah, as usual.
Okay, and is it easy?
It should be.
Okay, there's your clues.
All the
There's your clues.
all the clues have been mentioned during the show. Or seen during the show.
Nobody's watching the show, mate.
No one's paying
Well,
attention.
yeah, but can't do any more.
No, true. But Gordon's in with 148. Tammy, P51.
Well, see, there you go. Somebody's listening. Yeah, 148. Oh shit. One correct.
You played this before, Mel.
It's easy. Yeah, not for a while. Not for a week or so.
One correct.
One.
Airfix Hurricane 148.
One correct.
Okay. 148 ICM Spitfire.
One correct.
Okay. Oh. John, do you want to have a go?
Oh, so I'm looking up for the first time. Oh, I reckon I've got no idea. I've got no, I don't know.
Okay.
You do know, John. You do.
Do I? Do I?
You do.
James, you're muted at the moment, but do you want to have a go?
I think this is the 148th Hurricane by Tamiya.
One right.
One right.
One right.
Oh, sorry. I'm back. One right. There we go. Okay. Nearly. 148 Hurricane from Hobby Boss.
One right.
Oh, blimey. Airfix 132nd Blenheim.
Non-right. Airfix don't do 36.
Right. That tickles you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It tickles you.
Yeah.
148 Hasagara 0.
Ooh. One right.
148 Hurricane by Italieri.
One right.
48th Fulmar from Hobby Boss.
Fulmar.
Mm-hmm.
I take it you mean Fulmer.
Yeah.
And that would be two right.
Oh. Exciting. Okay.
I told you all the clues were in the show.
Mhm. Okay, so we've had Hobby Boss before, but there's only one right in that. So I'll let you do the maths. 148 Academy MA 109.
One right.
148 Fulmar from Edward.
Kizaxamundo.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Weird
The white
looking
box
egg.
should have gone that way. See, I told you it was easy.
It's an odd looking plane, isn't it?
A fighter as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Mm.
And the guy at the back has he got any weapons? What's the guy at the back for?
No, he's just navigator and getting in the way person.
Yeah.
Navy sort of stuff.
Yeah. The way that the canopy's like he's bait.
Yeah.
You know? Come and get
just
me.
just sit in between these two fuel tanks. You'll be safe.
It can turn around. His seat swivels. And
right.
he can turn around and he still can't see the yellow tail. Yeah. Originally a trumpeter kit, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So Edward got hold of it and stuck in loads of etch and ruined it.
Right.
From an easy build to the most complicated thing you'd ever want to try.
Very good. Well done, Gary. Good job.
Which is why it took 48 years to build that.
Yeah. We had Wildcat as well. Airfix, not 132nd Airfix. This is John, by the way. This is Mick. Full Mars wings are similar to the Hurricanes. And Mick
Nothing like
says,
the Hurricane, apart
Mick
from
says-
the four-gun. Apart from the four-gun setup.
Yep. Maybe that's what I meant.
That's why Hurricane was a good guess.
Yeah.
James, I've just unmuted you.
There you go.
James has left the building. I think he closed. He's back.
Too much yellow on the tail of that.
Maybe he's. I think he went to click something and then he's just clicked the whole thing off.
Thrown
He's
himself.
actually left the studio completely. He said, I think he meant to. So we'll see if he comes back or not. So yeah, we're going to do sit rep in a minute. So if you are going to put your stuff up, please do it now, and then I'll refresh in a minute just before we start. Oh yeah, he's returned. There he is. Hello.
I apologise for that. I touched the yellow button and it all went wrong.
Yeah, I thought so. All right, you're up though.
Yeah,
ready?
I'm ready.
Okay,
Good luck,
scale,
everybody.
manufacturer, and the rest. What is it? What is it? Oh, I remember what last week's was now. I'm nervous. What last week's was, which was clever. I haven't actually talked about you that. That was very good, very funny. Once I'd calmed down, it was hilarious. So, answers in the chat, please, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 148 stop with camel from Edward from Mikey.
One right.
Ooh, okay, that's a good start. A British roundel in any scale, says Jim. He's not playing. He's not
with
playing.
a white surround.
48th stop with camel. Stop with camel Edward. James.
One right.
Still
Well,
one. Oh, it's the
actually,
same as that one.
Actually, I do need to revise that a little bit. It's actually not actually one. It's 3/4 of one.
Oh. Okay. So 3/4, correct. One spam, says Darren.
No spam
Today. Mal, do you have a go?
First of all, I just want to apologise to Jim. I said he mentioned your former wings being. In my head, I heard the same as the Hurricane, and I said, but he said similar, and he was correct, of course. Anyway, so right, 148 stop with pup Edward.
nil point.
Oh,
Trying to work out where the 3/4 come from.
yeah.
Because it can't be
Yeah.
the scale and it can't be the name
No.
of,
Unless
of
it's
the
what-
manufacturer. It's got to be the.
Yeah. Yeah. David says Robin Hood archery target diorama set. One in all bullseye models.
Yeah.
It's very
That's
close.
that one, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you're not going to give them more. They haven't got it right. Anything right yet?
No, they've got 3/4. I'll give them the 3/4.
He's generous. He's generous. Mick says 132nd Blenheim Airfix aftermarket special edition.
Nil point.
48th 1.5 strutter from Edward.
Nil point.
Ravel's 128th stop with Camel C1.
No.
No, what?
Just
No.
no.
Okay, so I'll give you a clue. Okay, so the 3/4 is the Sopworth Camel, but that is not the name of the kit. There is an additional part to the Sopworth Camel, and it is not C1, so it's still 3/4.
Oh, I see. Are we being pedantic? Are you filling
Phil-
John's
John,
shoes?
isn't
I am taking John's shoes. I've had a specific message from John to be pedantic.
Okay. Wonderful, because that always works. It's perfect.
This is where we
And
start losing.
I have to make sure you all
viewers.
realise there is no yellow on this kit. Okay, so there's
Well, I
no
hope
need
not.
to bring up the word yellow.
So we're not going to. Paul wasn't going to mention the Y word at all.
No, I am now.
Is it not a tin of biscuits? I don't know. You have to put a guess in. That's the whole point. We're trying to find out. John, do you want to have a go?
I'd say a 1/32 scale Sopwith Camel F2.
3/4.
I wonder if it's. It was Mal kind of correct when he said Sopwith pup or not?
No.
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 Right.
The Sopwith Camel is correct,
Okay.
but it's Sopwith Camel and. God, I can't believe I'm giving so many clues away.
No, it's true. I can't believe it either. You're tart with your clues. Academy 1/32 camel. Just a camel. No Sopwiths.
Neil Point.
It's a sopless camel.
Sopless.
Jim says, if you took John's shoes, please return them when done.
Oh, well, yeah.
148 Sopwith Camel Yellow Squadron. Dave.
Neil Point, because he mentioned the yellow word.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mick says, John finds that acceptable, James.
Hmm.
James Gordon says 148 Sopwith Camel F1.
3/4 still.
Revel 128 Sopwith Camel F1. Okay.
3/4 still.
Ooh-yay. Sopwith Camel and Brownie Egg Scale Soyata.
Ta-da!
Oh, that makes sense. I was wondering why it looked out of proportion.
Yeah. Yes. So was I.
Well done, Gary.
Oh dear.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, has it got the little pilot then?
Yes.
Right. What's
I've
with the
never
cat?
seen that before.
What?
What's with the cat in the corner?
The cat? It's a
Yeah.
pretty cat.
Yeah, but what's that got to do with anything?
He likes cats.
Okay.
You can do
Never
what you
seen
want.
that. Never
Sure, I guess you can. No, I've never seen it before either.
There you go.
Wow. Well, that'd be cool.
Well.
Enjoy that.
I'll go.
Well done, Gary. Very good. Edward 48 Sopwith Camel Bentley. Sopwith Camel 2 humps, no milk, 1/72 frustrating model company.
It's about
Well
right, isn't it?
Done, Mr. Evans. Got a love an egg plane, says Gary. All right, the egg version, Brown's Camel, to oppose the DR one. There we go. Is that everyone's Spur Falses?
That
I
is
believe
everyone.
so.
Hopefully, yeah.
Oh, actually, well, can I just, because we haven't got a John section, I'm going to ask the audience. Now, I had this conversation with Malcolm. So I know Malcolm's opinion, but I'm going to ask the audience their opinion. So thinking back when I may have been in hospital or not, I decided to do a recovery build, and I chose a particular kit and a particular scale because the kit was that scale. So it was the I can't get it. It's a big box. It's a border models, a khaki carrier deck in 1/35. Now, obviously, that's still going to be my build. And to show you that it's still going to be my build, I now have extras for the build, which is this. That's the Australian version then for a second.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got the Zero, and I also went and bought this as well because I want to make more than what the kit provides. So I want to make more decks. So bear that in mind. Now,
You and your decks.
Now, stupidly, well, not so stupidly, whichever way you want to look at it, nothing was involved. No yellow was used in the decision of this, although there is yellow there, so forgive me. But I hadn't actually looked in the box until recently to discover the size of the flight deck. So this is the flight deck.
Hmm.
Well, no, that's not true actually. That's part of the flight deck.
Mm.
Then there's this part of the flight deck.
Oh,
No, there's still one more piece to go.
wow.
So this is the flight deck. Now, you can see how big it is because it's not actually sitting on my desk.
Oh my lord! Yeah.
So it's
Wow.
about 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet. Now, the only place I can store this as I build it is in the cupboards next to me on my right, and they are half the width of this base. Should I cash in and sell the 135th and go for the 172nd, or should I stick to the 135th? Answers on a postcard.
So is it not? No, it's not only going to be wide though, is it? It's going to be deep because you're putting stuff underneath it too.
Yes, it is going to be somewhat high as well.
So how tall is the island?
So the island is about 28 centimeters high.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So the plan is to do at least one deck underneath the flight deck, maybe two. Yes, a little bigger than I'd envisaged.
You're going to need more paint.
What paint? Well, there's no yellow, so that's good. Paint's not too bad of an issue. Space is more of an issue, but yeah. So, what do you guys think? What do you think, John? Do you think I should stick or twist?
I reckon if you could twist. I reckon you'd be able to use it as a stool at your model desk once it's complete. So, yeah, I would. It's very large, but knowing you and what you could do with it, I'd like to see you continue.
Is that a twist or a stick? I'm not sure.
I don't know what that was. The Australian
stick.
twist.
It sounded like a fence, actually.
Yeah. No, I'd stick with it. I think I've seen your work and what you achieve, and I think to see something that scale would blow my little mind.
Mal?
Stick. I'd like to see you cock it up big time. No. Sorry, did I say that out loud? No.
I so love the confidence from my friends and colleagues.
Well, you could do it in sections.
Well, my thought process was, because obviously I got all excited and I cleared a quarter of my display cabinet for it to go in as I build it. This is why I discovered it was actually too deep. It's not my display cabinet is not deep enough to hold it.
You're missing the point.
My option is to divide it up into sections.
No. Build it and make it into a coffee table.
Oh.
Or build a coffee table for it to go in glass top. It'd be stunning.
Not bad idea.
One of the businesses that I was going to get myself into was making coffee tables with that sort of thing in.
Oh.
I think with the depth of two levels, it might end up being a dining room table.
Well, do that. No excuse. They're easy to make tables.
Yeah.
You've seen my cupboard, right? It's a little bit like my painting of yellow.
Couple of people in the chat would stick but move to a bigger house, says Waffy.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Get the 148. And that's next year's birthday bash sorted. Everyone does 148 Japanese planes and then sends them to you.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Wow.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Build my diorama.
Fill my diorama.
Fill my deck.
Steady,
Stick,
lads.
but reinforce it and use it as a coffee table.
Oh.
Hmm.
See, great minds.
Yeah, I would love to
I
see
haven't read
it.
that.
I would love to see it built. Looks like an awesome idea. If you can pull it off, it will look amazing. Do you think we better pull off your deck?
Well, if I stick on my deck, I might be able to pull it off. But it would involve an awful lot of tugging.
Yes, we've just blown James's mind.
No.
Go the way, man. I want to see it finished with all the fringes, trimmings, additions, bling, and pomp. Pimp my carrier.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know what? I actually quite like that idea for the 48 and 48. Maybe that's what we should do. We'll have a theme of pimp my carrier.
Maybe.
You have to build a whole carrier deck, though.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, you have
It's
to.
a table.
Yeah, table at Telford.
Build,
You'd have
build
to
a table.
make sure it's all from. Well, I don't have to, but I guess 148 scale aircraft that would sit on a carrier. Otherwise, it's. I could build a Phantom or something.
See, as it happens, Mal, I know someone that was going to get into a business of making tables. So yeah, it's easy deasy, isn't it? Really, get them to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bring your own table. So Telford.
Bring your own table.
Yeah. There you go. Build the coffee table and auction it for the 48 next year. So Darren, it's a good idea.
Nice
Pimp
idea,
my
like
float.
that,
Yeah. Wow, this has gone south very fast. Brilliant. Yeah, we were supposed to be doing something. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
There we go. And we can roll with the changes.
Yeah.
Combine the B24 with Mal's Mosquito. That would be a big table. It would be. Right, let's do a sit rep. Otherwise, we'll be here all bloody day. We don't want that. On the Modelers Mess, which is our little group Facebook page, we have a post that goes up every Thursday, I think Wednesday, something like that, asking you to tell us what you're up to and put some disinformation. Put some information against your photographs of what you've been up to, and so that we can look at it and talk about it and publicly display it and celebrate the hobby. Eh? Yeah. I've refreshed it as well. So if you've put it up in the last couple of minutes, it should be coming up. Matthew William Walker Rowe has not put a picture up, but it says in mid-build of a collection, 148 of Tornado F3, probably going to be an X1F colours, a Revel kit going to look like it's in maintenance, a 172nd 7 class going to be the Ivan Ellen, 1736 out of Penlee Airfix kit, probably just plinth it like that. There we go. And 148 EF111 Raven. Don't know where from yet. Monogram kit. Pose it for takeoff. Cool. Nice little ideas. And Neil is up with some pictures. Mainly figures from the 135th SAS quarter-ton truck by Smart Kit. Oh, he's done a good job of those. A little beardage going on. Those are good. Very nice. Quality. Some more pictures up there from Neil. There's a shepherd. It's Christmas. It's a nativity. Those are good. Well done, mate. Well done for putting them on a white background as well. That really helps us see. Thank you, Neil.
No scale pen, though.
No scale pen. Don't have to have a scale pen. You get extra points. Remember? Extra points for scale pens. Gordon says, "Good morning, all. I was very nervous going into the build the Fokker Wolf 190D, as there were lines going everywhere. However, after talking to Mal Mayfield, here he is, then the team on YouTube, I give it a go and I loved it. And here are the finished pictures. Thanks. Oh, cool. Well done, Gordon. It's one of those things that you're worried about building the kit because of your scale or because it's going to be too difficult. And you take your time and apply what you know. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Look at those.
And he nailed
That's
it.
that's not easy at all.
No.
That's
No.
that's a test. That is a test. Did you do one like that recently, John?
No.
No? No. Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah, those lines are lovely, and you should be very proud of that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's cool. That's perfectly good. Well done. Well done, you. You tackle that or something harder next time.
Yeah.
Good for you. Yeah, it's good. Oh, you got the aerial on there as well. Yeah, that was probably really tricky to do. Well done.
Yeah, it's all good.
Excellent. Mal says you've nailed it, which is cool.
Yeah.
Well done. Alan says still working on the 148 scale hobby 2000 P38. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. It's a really good kit. Went together like a dream, but I have had a hard time with paint on this. So I'm going to start again with the lighter green and redo the invasion stripes. Then fingers crossed, get this one done. Cool. Excellent. It's always hard when you get to a point and then you have to redo it. But once you get over that hurdle, you're okay. Ask James about that. It's something that's very relevant for him. But that looks good though. What's wrong with the green paint? Oh, it's come off a bit there, maybe when you're doing the masking, taking the masking tape off.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a quick respray.
Yeah.
If you've done it once, you can do it again. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Is this the one that he was repairing? I think it was.
Yeah.
1/16th scale Rico Morgan 3-wheeler, 1935, nearly finished. Touching up and polish up gloss coats still to be done, but what a heartache of a kit to do. But I think once 100%, it will look nice in a little display case. Yeah, it will. Look at that.
Looks
Yeah, because it was in bits, wasn't it? It was all in. Yeah. Like. Oh, more pictures.
Chrome looks really good on that.
Is that the plastic chrome?
I don't think so. Plastic chrome always is just a bit too false. Could be wrong, but looks good anyway.
Yeah, does look good. Yeah, that rear there looks great.
Yeah.
Back plate. Oh, and the underneath is painted. Okay. Well done. Lovely, Paul. Lovely thing. Well done, you. Richard, I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. These two went in the bin. Oh. The one with no decals was started on the 8th of December. I had no end of paint issues with it. It's been stripped 3 times, but I've stuck with it as a reminder. Simple things can get the better of us. So which one? The one with no decals was. Yeah. Well, yeah, sometimes that happens. You know, paint don't stick, or your glue don't stick, or something. But you persevere. I used to put pens in the picture. I mean, there's an effort, right? Cool. Yeah, keep
Very
at
nice.
it, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also got pictures of that.
Can't have too many Spitfires.
No.
See?
No.
Another one.
Another one popped up. As if by magic. Brilliant, mate. Yeah, keep at it, buddy. Matt Fisher says, not sure if this counts.
Well,
It's a model, so of course. Is it a model or is it? Oh, here we go. Have I got any music? I could probably. Can you hear that?
yeah.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Huh. Is that 3D printed? I guess. I
Yes.
don't know. I guess it is. Doesn't say, but wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3D print
Well.
your violin. What a time to be alive, eh?
I was about to say the same thing. Like, you know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. I want to see you 3D print a trombone.
Never happy, never satisfied.
Nah.
Yeah, that's great.
Looks
Cool,
easy
man.
to do.
Wow, 3D printed violins. Blimey. I guess you could probably like 3D print flutes and stuff as well, then, couldn't you? Like piccolos and
I guess.
Drums.
stuff. Yeah, drums. Oh, yeah, gosh, 3D printed orchestra. Oh, well done, Matt. That's great. That's that. What if that does it for you, then, mate? I'm super happy. That's awesome. Gary's Stuff says this is the Airfix Eurofighter Typhoon FGR4. This is the starter set in 1/72. Aftermarket decals, but extra decal for the 1/24 Moggy display aircraft. Oh, very nice. Very nice little finish on there too. A bit of satiny. Very good.
Yeah, that's come out beautifully, Gary. Well done.
Yeah. Just aftermarket decals. This is photo etch. That's very good.
I guess it's the kit. I think he's mentioned decals and he's painted the stripes himself, but yeah, just the intake must be the kit.
Yeah, very good. Looks lovely. Very nice. Nice picture too. Yeah. Cool. Lovely, Gary. Very good. Thank you for taking part. Mr. Chris Parsons. Wow. Look at that. Perfect pen. On this bench this week has been the Meng 135th Jeep. That's not 135th. Finished in 21st Army group markings as it was in Normandy 1944. Plan to make a small display base for an old picture frame to display this. Really nice kit to build and really happy with the finish. That's 35th scale. That can't be 35th, no?
Yeah.
Look at the size of the pen.
Yeah.
Really? I got my pen right here, and I can't imagine a. Well, unless the Jeep's a very small, very small one, maybe.
I'll do a test.
They weren't that big.
No, I guess not. But
I have a Jeep here and a pen, so let's find out. I reckon I'm gonna have to open this.
If you open it, you've got to start it.
Oh yeah, there's that. Oh, okay. Right.
okay, so it's shorter than the pen is, yeah.
Yeah. So the bonnet. Let's say the bonnet is the diameter of the black bit, calibrated.
Okay. Yeah, just
Ooh,
looks too
It's
small.
small, doesn't it? Maybe 72nd or 48.
I don't know. Maybe just the angle of the photograph. There's no more.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Sent on his camera, the pen's further forward from the
Yeah,
model than you think.
I think that might be 48 scale. No, he would know. He would know.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
would.
I'd go with what Chris is saying
Yeah.
because I think he knows. I just think the pen's a bit closer to the camera than you think it is,
Yeah.
and therefore,
Because we know that's a very well calibrated device.
yeah.
Well, exactly. I mean, I'm I'm so confident that the calibration of the pen is correct that
Oh,
I would
absolutely. Without
doubt
question.
Chris's knowledge of scale, but you'd know. Huh.
Beautiful job.
Yeah, no, exactly. I don't know why I'm focusing on that. It looks really good. That's probably why I can't believe it's 35th scale. It looks bigger or smaller. That's good.
Oh, exquisite bit of
Yeah.
yellow there.
Stop it. Don't upset him. Yeah, that doesn't
Yeah,
nice
now,
enough.
see,
Oh,
now it looks
look.
135th.
Look, as if by magic,
Oh, yeah.
he's lined up the bonnet with the pen there.
Yeah, I reckon that is 35th. Yeah, right, Chris. Yeah, sorry we doubted you. It wasn't me, it was
didn't.
Malcolm.
Oh, maybe he's got a non calibrated pen. It's a legal pen. Maybe
Ooh.
could be
Well, you never know.
black
in this,
market.
yeah, in this strange economic time. Yes, you never know.
Yeah, black market pens on the circulation. Lovely, mate. Looks great. Thank you, Chris. Gary Stuff. There we go. Also finished my Revel F35A in 1/72 in full beast mode. Very pleasing to put together. Oh, that's
Yeah.
good to know.
That colour to my eye is spot on. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And of course, Gary, once they find out how these Luftwaffe ones are going to be painted, you're going to have to do another one. But that'll be all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
That looks good. I like that. Very nice. Very neat. Working on one of my Slaves to Darkness Chaos Knights from the Warhammer Age of Sigmar game. This is from Carl. Oh, these are cool. These are super fun. Loads of stuff going on. Difficult to get all your brushing in there to get all the right bits. It's got all the bits painted up the right way. Is that horse? Horse with the horn. Or maybe that's not its actual horn. Maybe it's a rhino.
Maybe it's right.
Maybe. Well done, Carl. Looks good. They're fun. Keep it up. Paul Hawkins wheelchair. Oh, George. Chat. Where are you doing? Where is he? There he is. George Davis is hi all. He's in. Sorry, I haven't keeping up with the chat. Chat's been ticking by. You can talk amongst yourselves and read it. You don't need me to put up the pictures of your text. Paul says it's the Hobby 2000 Harrier GR9A. This is the ZD461 Operation Herrick, Afghanistan 2008. They flew Harriers in Afghan.
Sure did.
Oh, okay.
I saw them.
Oh. Well, sure. My brain thinks that Harriers left service by then, but I guess not.
No, that war was 20 years ago, remember?
Yeah. There you go. That's cool.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. That's lovely. And it's got the canopy open and yeah. Harrier City over there. Good stuff, Paul. Love it. What's next? Oh, this is what's next. The Avro Shackleton has begun. So far, so good with a fitment. I am missing 2 seats for the Shackleton. However, I can scratch build them. Well, you just need a plank, don't you? You saw the top of the show. You just need 2 planks for your pilots to sit on. I have mixed up the paint for the Shackleton to make the Shackleton grey using a Tamiya XF flat white and XF dark sea grey. XF light sea Sky Grey. Next step is the full Rolls-Royce Griffin engines and undercarriage before paint. I'm on a holiday as from Monday. So the Shackleton is on hold. Let's see. Oh, wow. It's got 17 photographs. So strap in. There you are. Got the fuselage coming together. Interior going on with the windows. Very nice. It's got the lower part. It's got, I guess it's going to have the doors open, maybe, and the undercarriage down. New paint mixed for the Shackleton. Dun, dun, dun. All Tamiya acrylics. Yeah. So is it there's the Airfix and then there's the Revel Shackleton. Both came out at very similar times, and I can't remember which one was the better kit, or which ones was decided. No, I'd always wanted to build this kit. Always wanted.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
It's a beast. It's just seeing the Harriers there, you know. I'd be so worried about knocking those Harriers, you know, on my workbench. Especially all the ordnance hanging off the bottom. Moving this thing around to probably smack them across the table. But that's me. Yeah, it's coming together. Very good. Yep. Oh yeah, it's the bays being coloured in. Very good, mate. I like it. What else we got? An update now. Shackleton AEW2, 1 second from Revel. The 4 Rolls-Royce Griffin engines going on the Avro Shackleton. The cockpit canopy is now in place, waiting to be masked. The forward turret is now blanked off, and the air brakes are now fitted to expose the detail of the ribs that hold the wings together. I see. Very cool. Very nice. Yeah, I do like the Shackleton. Looks funky. There's a close up of the bottom of the wing. Very nice. And flaps down as well. That's pretty cool. Good stuff, Paul. Well done. Oh, I've seen that coming on. More photographs for next week, please. Steph is currently away at model show. He says, here's the torpedo room of my trumpeter 148 U-boat type V11. What's that? 567C. 1-to-1 scale pen for reference. Yeah, the pen is the same size as a torpedo. Oh dear.
That's going to be huge, eh? That's awesome.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, it fits in there.
And
I can't wait to see it.
To quote Steph, that's merely a subsection of the section of the sub.
Sub-assembly of the sub.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a wood effect going on and everything. That's nice. Nice weathering. Yeah, and icing in there.
Yeah, I reckon he's loving it.
Yeah, no, he's done a great job. That really nice. Look at the muck and stuff on the hatch door there. You know, like it a lot. Subsection of the sub. Brilliant. Well done, Steph. David Scott, quarter ton 4x4 G503 MB utility torque. Who's that made by? that Tamiya?
Don't think so.
So-
I think it might be. I think it's Tacom. Looking at the green swatch behind the back wheel there.
Could be. Oh, that's an Airfix
that
box. It's
might-
on.
Hmm.
Gosh, what scale is that though? 16. Oh, it's a 1950 Korea quarter ton Jeep. Yeah, could be Tacom, couldn't it? Yeah. I don't know what scale it is though. 16th scale, probably, knowing David. Oh, maybe there's more info to come.
It is Tacom. Yes.
Yeah, Jeep, quarter scale, Korea, 1950, 1/16th, doing for a friend, a delight to build. And yeah, it is from Tacom. There it is. Oh, I like that idea of getting a notebook.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Because then you change the page every time it gets a bit mucky. Thank you, David, for showing us that. This is the work in progress from Mal. This is work in progress 1/10 scale German infantry. He's Diddy. Yeah, good work on that camo there.
Beautiful.
Called P camo, something like that. Yeah,
Something like that. Peter
great.
or something.
yeah. Thank you. Well,
Cool.
Rory, I was watching make this yesterday. Making a mortar pit for an artillery team. It's Warhammer scale, so used foam board and MDF offcuts for the protection. The base is 2 MDF bases with a hole for the pit and foam board to add depth. That's cool. I love the way that he builds stuff out of everything else, and makes really cool things just out of bits and bobs. Love it. Let's have a look. Oh, the pictures he got. These are the mortar crew, all primed and ready for hairy sticking. I used parts from various Stargrave and War Games Atlantic. I'm going for a homebrew Krieg style. As you guys know what Krieg is, just it is really fun. Gas masks and Napoleonics mixed together.
That is cool. Love it.
Yeah, super colourful too. The Napoleonics is all whites, reds, and blues. They're much more interesting than the greys and greens. It's something different too. Look forward to seeing that made up and in position in the mortar bunker. Thank you, Rory. Mr. Pete Lowe, Warhammer Emulator. Wow, look at all that going on.
Oh, wow.
Build stage complete. Carried out track modification by track pins. Oh yeah, you can see them added in the bottom there on the edge. Carried out track modification with track pins. Has got a weapon system choice. Most parts are only dry fit, but will easy to paint, strip down. God, blimey, look at that. Everything's going on. You've got braziers. There's filigree on it. Wow. That's superb. What a thing. Has he got more pictures? It does from the top. Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to paint. I mean, cracky. It's going to be a test. But yeah, it's great. And it is still dry fitted for now as well. I tell you, the Warhammer hobby has really grown, especially inside M4H. There's so many people enjoying it. And let your hair down and do something different, something a bit colourful.
Let your hair down.
Yeah. That's it. Well, you're right there, James. If you need to leave, just let me know. Julian with his Imperial Fists yellow thing that flies. I don't know if he's got a description. Yes, here it is. Warhammer 40k Warm Breeze. I mean, Stormhawk gunship. Lovely kit in the colours of the Lamenters chapter. My apologies. Citadel bases and shade. Needs canopy gun and turret and decals. Yeah. That's cool. Lamenter. I thought they were blue. My bad. That's fun. The Lord of Yellow.
Stop it.
Yeah, I know. Did James just swoon at the sight of Julian's yellow work? He's left.
Yeah. Oh, that's
He's
okay then.
left the building.
He's had enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't blame him.
Yep. He's a banana, isn't he? I haven't had much of doing. Haven't had much time of doing modelling, as I was at my daughter's birthday party yesterday, and she's turning 16. But I've done a couple of things at the moment. I'm working on Joe Power Plus Service Station Scale 124 by Academy. Oh, look, you've got stuff for sale now.
No.
You've got oil cans or something. And there's a watering can. Didn't notice that before. Prices are still the same, but you know, I see them got up. Oops. Whoa. Format pictures. Let's have a look. What's it got? Let's have a look. Ooh, yeah, toolbox. Yeah, funny. People say, "Oh, I haven't done much modelling today," and then wham, there's loads of modelling done. Those are cool. These are just like the racking we have at M4H. These sort of steel girded things. Oh, James is back. All the tools and stuff. A little wrench set. Blimey. That must have taken ages to get all the nuts and bolts in there using those little tiny screws. A lot of hard work. James must have yellow fever. It's Darren. Very good. Oh, there's some lighting going on as well in there.
Wow.
He's got his toilets. Got his toilets. Make sure that the amenities are in. And smaller than the pen. Fantastic. Love it, Joseph. Keep it up. Who's up next? William is. He says, I filmed the reveal video for my 1/400 scale reveal Titanic and added a synchronized wreck video to it for some depth comparison. Really made a difference to the video. Not really been on the bench though. Missed much this week. Oh, I see. So you got the you're pointing out little bits and things like that. Gotcha. Oh, cool. Well, go and check it out. He hasn't put a link up to his channel. It's annoying. If you're watching, you won't be able to put a link in. Ooh. Oh, if you can, go back to that picture and put a link into your channel so people can see. Mick is currently at Hinkley. He says, I am today showing this year's builds, both with Leicester and models for heroes. Please enjoy my offerings. I think Leicester and M4H are next to each other. Excuse me. So you can show them both off. I love this Harrier.
Yeah.
It's so fun. In fact, that's the same. That's the same dust particle stuff that I've used on the BTRs. The same stuff. That's really clever.
Well, in both cases, I reckon.
Thank you. Yeah, this is really
awesome.
good. Yeah. I love that idea. More pictures. That's his Warhammer. Eldari.
Haha.
Really get into his Warhammer, his old Mick. And there's his diorama he did a while ago. These not the droids you're looking for or something. I can't remember what he's called it now.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Looks droids. Another little Warhammer diorama. Very cool. Good stuff. All on display today at Hinkley. If you're around, go and see. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, link added. There you go. Go and have a look at William's stuff on that picture. First attempt, says Mick, at hydro dipping for a base. Oh gosh. What that's for? That's not for that. I don't know what that's for. That's good though.
Yeah.
I did that at school. I think we were doing book covers or something. You put ink on water and then you dip the paper in it. Different. Wonder what it's for. Doesn't say. But thank you all for sharing anyway. Someone called Mal Mayfield. Here we go. Finished my 148 Edward rebox of the Trumpeter kit. The Fairy Full Mark II. All markings painted on. Lovely. Full marks for the pen there. Is that an aerial? Yeah. Paul saying I just got home, so having to catch up. Hey, it's all right. Watch it from the beginning. That's nice. Very subtle weathering there, mate. Love it.
Yeah. I was quite pleased with it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice splash of yellow there. Just for change.
Yes. Don't draw his attention to it. Leave him be.
He's got his sunglasses. It's nice.
He's got his He's not happy. Leave him alone. That's nice.
Yeah, unless
nice.
you like lots of.
Are you pleased with it?
Yeah, I'm pleased to have got it finished. I was just saying, if I'd known about the etch, I might have looked for the original Trumpeter kit and not done the etch. But the etch adds a little bit here and there, but there's just too much of it for me to really want to do.
Right. Yeah, that's good. It looks really nice. Well done.
Come out all right.
Yeah.
Another Fleet Air arm builder. I only had one other in my collection, so that's good.
James is heartbroken. My ability to screw things up with the color yellow continues. I use lacquer paint, so it's not recoverable. Screw up. I'm sure you can prime over the top. I'm sure you can. I have reversed the color order in the fuselage, heading for the bin, I think. Really easy to mistake to make. All done it. All done it. Other than that, it's brilliant. Well, back in the box. Yeah, like we said before, it is an arse when you do realize something is incorrect, but all fixable. And there you go. Okay, so that's how it should look. Oh, I see. Yeah, the yellow there. Okay.
Oh, I see.
You see, yeah. So looking at that, so like that person who made this one might have already had done that as well, but you wouldn't know because it's been fixed. You know.
Well, you see, the funny part is, if you look at that,
Mhm.
where that olive drab is on the back of that wing, it sort of
Yep.
looks wrong, but it's not. No, not on the back wing, on the left hand wing, where you just pointed out a minute ago, where that yellow goes up onto the fuselage.
Yeah.
Then you've got the olive drab bit there. It's yeah. To my eye, that still don't look right. But
the thing is, if you're the viewer above the wing looking down on an angle, say just outboard of the engine there, on top of the wing looking back at the fuselage, I reckon those squares, that yellow square, would look about the right dimensions for the one. They'll continue the fuselage one, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm with you. Right. Well,
hey, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Fixable.
I think it's more than fixable. I mean, yeah, I'd paint the entire of what I would do is paint the entire fuselage yellow and just mask that off and do olive drab.
Could do.
Yeah.
Could do.
Yeah. That'd be a good fix. Imagine doing that though, then masking up and finding out you've done it wrong again.
I mean,
no need for that at all.
Clive says looks okay from where I'm sitting. The yellow sits well on a pink undercoat. Oh, there we go. Looks great apart from that. Oh, look at that. Little Jeep from Andrew. Any details from Andrew? I hope so. It's the last one. My computer is slow. My apologies. Yes. 172nd Airfix. What is Jeep doing? The airborne version with the trailer, etc. Loving the stuff you are building, by the way. Cool. Thank you, Andrew. Always good to see. Thank you very much for sharing. There we go. Right, let's catch up with the chat quickly. Bearded Veteran Creates says, sorry, did Mal just say he's finished a kit? Or my ears deceiving me?
That's actually the third one this year.
Stop it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one a month.
Good. Yeah.
Now we're into April, so I will have another one finished in April, maybe two.
Just sounds like rumours to me.
I think I'm going to actually dig out my monogram 148th B24 and do an assembly ship.
Oh yeah, you've been inspired, have you?
Yeah, but not to do that one. To do one of the other ones.
You should do it. There's some very, very. I think what you should do is you should do that, but also the scheme that you need to do is the Dazzle. Is it Dazzle scheme that they used to put on the ships?
Dazzle one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That rather slimming look. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get a T-shirt made of that.
Right, there we go. Do you want to go around? Have you guys been up to anything, or you've been enjoying the entertainment this morning? You've been building anything?
I've done lots of. I guess. Okay, so this is the paint color call out. Oh, come on, camera, catch up. There we go. This is the color call out that comes with the trumpeter kit for the Polish Air Force. But looking online, I don't think it's actually these colors. I can find Czech aircraft that are these colors, but although I love the look of that, it's quite hard to follow because it's quite dark. So what I will do is actually swap it out and go for the East German one with because I think they're all. I mean, all the ones I could find are painted same colours but slightly different patterns. This one actually matches that pattern there. So I'm thinking I'm just going to change the colours to that. So they're the colours I've chosen. For that, it's like a black, green, and ochre, and what's that? US light green. No one will ever know. So I've just been sitting here. Well, first of all, because that's printed from Edward Instructions, writing out all the colour codes, writing in what they are and what mix and everything else. But then just sitting there with a pencil and marking out where they'd be, so I can get a rough guide, and trying to get the wings. So, like for instance, when they swing, it'll be sort of following the camouflage pattern and stuff like that. So, yeah, sides next, and then crack on and add some colour to it. So that's all I've done. It's just research, if you like.
Yeah. That's amazing because it looks just like a paper airplane. Yeah, that kind of shape that you make.
Blimey!
Oh no!
Did you just say paper airplane?
I'm trying to distract you with other traumas.
Jesus Christ!
We're trying to kill him again.
That looks great, mate. You enjoying it?
I am. It's yeah. There's a couple of bits. Like some of the joints are a bit rough, but I'm just doing what you do and just sort of covering up the gaps and stuff like that. It's not perfect, but it's the best I can do. So no, I am enjoying it. It's interesting. I've not done anything Russian before. Yeah, so
Cool.
I am enjoying it.
Good.
Just make sure you take your time on it, John.
Yeah. Good tip.
Chris says, afternoon all. Yes, the Jeep is 135, just the pen's not been calibrated as I had to use it to write something down.
Right.
So that's why it looks a bit wrong, because the pen is not calibrated correctly. I'll add a picture of it to the Mess Facebook page with the other Jeeps in the fleet. Cool. Please do so. Yeah, see, you thought something was wrong. Please don't use your pens, people. Unless it is emergency, that's fine. But
yeah, but I'm using
time to
an actual pencil because I cannot use that. It'll bust it. I'll get too far to walk to get a new one, so I have to be careful with that one.
It's authentic though. It even sounds like a pen, doesn't it? Amazing.
Oh, it does. It's all part of the illusion. But yeah. Oh no, I've done it too fast, haven't I? Oh, I've knocked it out.
It's fine. It's built for that. It's fine. Just don't go any further. Just do not use it to write with.
Right.
Available on the shop, by the way, if you want a pen. Right. I think we're done here. We've done enough damage.
Wow. It was a 2-hour session.
It was.
I've been doing some stuff. I was inspired by James's. Just thinking of cock up, having cocked up the canopy on the Hurricane, if nobody remembers. When I unmasked the canopy, I could see that the area, inside of the canopy was slightly lighter than the camouflage colour, and it should be the camouflage colour. But also that I'd got glue through a capillary effect had got in and marked the glass just there. So under the very dangerous move of, because this was put on, I use normal Tamiya thin to glue canopies, none of your white glue stuff. So to prize that off could have destroyed it, but I couldn't live with this lighter colour and the fact that canopy was really, really bad. So I got it off. I'm going to repaint that part there. I've sanded back the roughness in the canopy, and that's going to get basically. I've also this paint also got underneath where this there was a very slight gap there, and although I knew about it, I didn't take quite enough care to deal with it, and I got a little bit of paint blow back underneath there, so it all needs a drastic clean up. Not breaking it, that'd be interesting. Repainting and reapplying. So otherwise, that might have been finished this next month.
Yeah.
There you go. Anyway, thanks, James, for the inspiration of cracking on.
Cracking on.
You're more than welcome.
William says we don't do cock-ups, we do unforeseen incidents awaiting rectification.
Yes, that's what I said, isn't
Yeah, okay. Yes, I suppose so. Thank you very much, everybody. Well done for sticking with us and pretending to enjoy the stream. There's 20 plus of you here. Thank you. Thanks for taking part. Thanks for being awesome. And those of you on the Modeller's Mess, this last couple of weeks has been fantastic for positivity. Some people have had difficult times of late, and they've used the mess to vent and ask questions and open up, which is awesome. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I'm very proud of that. Keep it up. Right, should we say goodbye and jolly off?
Yeah.
Oh wow, Jiggly Pip.
Uru.
Ciao.
Goodbye.